Hey, what's up guys? Bajheera here. This is going to be another gym video for you guys, and this is actually a leg workout that I did, I think, like a week or so ago. This was like before Christmas. So, it's been a little while, and I've had some really high quality leg days since then, but this was a really good one. This was, in a way, a bit of a breakthrough workout for me, just because, as you guys know, we've been bulking and sort of slowly trying to shift the focus from, you know, losing body fat and trimming down, getting slim for competition shape, to, you know, putting back on some muscle, putting back on some just overall mass, but also getting my strength back up as well. I mean, I am, in terms of the way I consider myself and my goals, I am definitely more of a bodybuilder in terms of my training style and my mindset than a powerlifter. But I do want to increase my strength because by lifting heavier weights, you know, I'm able to put more resistance on my muscles, and I'm able to make use of increased resistance, which I imagine will help me grow as well. But it's also just a lot of fun, especially during a bulk where, in my opinion, I don't see the results as fast. Even though I tend to put on weight more easily than I lose weight, muscle mass still takes a long time to put on. So for me on a bulk, it's definitely a little bit less like sort of motivating week by week if you're still focused on having your body sort of composition or body changing be the goal. So for me, I sort of changed the category of progress that I find motivating to be, you know, gaining strength. And the fun part about that is your strength, sort of like how your body fat can change week to week when you're dieting and you can see those results. Your strength, for me at least, can change week to week. You know, I can do a little bit more weight than last week when the next training day rolls around. And that's really exciting to me. That's motivating to me. And then, of course, the fun consequence of that is, even though if you can't see it week to week, you know, if you're doing your strength training and you're training hard for months, then, you know, a couple months down the line, you can notice, wow, okay, some of my weaker muscle groups have definitely improved, or some of my stronger muscle groups have definitely gotten even stronger. And at that point, it's very rewarding. But for me, I definitely can stay very disciplined, but I do like to have myself on a path that I can see results, or at least I can sort of focus on staying consistent, staying focused, staying disciplined on a short-term path that's going to lead me to my long-term goal, if that makes sense. And by the way, this beast right here warming up is my sister Chloe. She's at Chloe Blyton on Instagram. I'll probably put that in the description. You can find it on my Instagram and Twitter as well if you look back a little bit. But she's a beast. She's actually really focused on the powerlifting aspect of things. So whereas I'm a bit more of a bodybuilder, somewhat more focused on the body composition in terms of the end goal being, you know, my muscle mass to body fat ratio when I compete, Chloe is all about, you know, the performance, right? She's trying to squat, deadlift, and bench press as much as she can. And I think that's really, really cool to have her getting into the fitness side of things, but from a little bit of a different angle. So I can definitely learn things from her in terms of increasing my strength and using that sort of powerlifting knowledge to continue along in my goal successfully. And it's also just really cool to have my sister, you know, kicking ass at the gym too. So we have, like, you know, similar interests as always. She's always been into athletics, and we've always been really good friends growing up. So, you know, it's awesome to see her kicking butt, and I'm really, really proud of how much she's accomplished. And I am nearly certain that she is stronger than me, pound for pound, in terms of deadlift and squat. Like, so she's a beast. She was definitely getting me pumped up today. So I was putting up some pretty good numbers. I think this is, for me, once I get to 225, like I said before, this is where my workout really begins. And I'm not sure if I did this for 8 today, but the next workouts, or I guess like in the next 2 leg workouts after, I was doing 225 for 10. And so a lot of these workouts where I'm putting, you know, a lot of effort into this stuff, and it's really digging in to my will, but also to what I'm physically capable of, you know, a couple weeks down the line, like I mentioned, that work is showing in the numbers. So I'm basically able to elevate my entire little pyramid program up like a whole, like, 20 pounds or something, which is pretty nuts for me. But that's what's the fun for coming off of a diet and leading into a bulk, is that for me, like I said, it's taken me a few months to really have all the work that I've been doing sort of stack up, but now I get to feel the results of it, and it's been a lot of fun for me. So in this workout, I was definitely putting in some serious work, but the most surprising part comes about in the 5 to 6 rep range. Right now I'm doing 245. I'm probably, if my numbers are accurate, I'm probably doing this for like 6, which is fine. But in a little bit, we're starting to do 275. And I was doing those for, I think, 5 this workout. And then, you know, a couple weeks down the line, I'm actually doing 275 for 6. So there's a lot of progress being made right now in my strength department, and I'm hoping that eventually that will translate into some increased muscle mass as well. But one of the biggest things about all of that, you know, you're willing to put in the work, you're willing to do your diet properly. You know, there's a huge ingredient, which is just patience and discipline. So all that is going to take time. It's going to take time for me to get stronger. It's going to take time for me to get a little bit bigger. But that's why we're doing this bulk, because super successful, like, first real competition season. You know, really happy with how all that went. But now I know that I need to, you know, take some time and eat some food and lift some weights and make some progress before our next little round of competitions. I'm not exactly sure when that will be. I don't think it's going to be within the year, but who knows how long I'll want to bulk. I mean, if I make some serious progress over the next year and a half, I think that might be a long enough time for me to do like a nice little diet. Although, honestly, I'm going to the beach in, I guess, the summertime, so maybe I'll do like a little mini cut, and we'll see how it goes. Because, you know, you don't want to be in full-on bulk mode for the beach, but we'll see. That'll also be kind of like a fun little thing mentally to show myself that, hey, I can just drop into a diet when I want to and shed some body fat. So here we go. Here's the sets of 275. So I'm pretty sure I was going for 5 on this day, which is awesome because 275 was something I used to only be able to do for like, I don't know, like sets of 3, especially when I was dieting, man. That was rough. But now I'm able to get that to, you know, double that. I'm able to get that up for 6. And here, I'm just doing 315 for... Oh, this isn't even 315 yet. This is 295, I believe. Because I think Chloe had her 35s on. So I have a 35 in the middle of these. So it's 2 45s on the outside, sandwiching a 35. So this is 295, I guess. And I'm doing 295 for 3, which is great. That's awesome. That's 20 pounds more than I usually did. And then in this workout, I was doing 3 sets of 315 just for just a single. Because that's what I was used to. But it's fun to know that, you know, in my most recent leg workout, I did 315 for doubles, which is awesome. So this is pretty cool. Unless that was 315 for double right there. No, it's not. That's still 295. I was like, damn, dude. But yeah, so I did 315 for a double. On this particular day, I also went up to 335 and 345, but my camera died. So we have it on my phone. You guys can check out my Instagram or my Twitter to see how those sets went. But really successful leg day. Really successful training so far. And it's really fun to see all the work that I've been putting in over the last couple months. Really starting to... generate some momentum, I would say. Really feeling good right now, having a lot of fun training, and just hoping to make progress, hoping to stay disciplined, and I will see how things go. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!